Hey you guys, I'm Tashina.
I'm Portia.
And welcome back to Two Sides of the Same Mess. So today we're going to get into why women overthink and ignore the red flags. Our brain is screaming run, but our hearts is saying let's just stay a little bit longer. Just give them one more chance. Why do we do this? Why do we keep this cycle going? So today we're going to...
Because we're crazy.
We're going to try to break down this cycle and then try to give solutions of how we can fix this.
Ain't nothing going worse.
So let's get into it.
Okay, so to me, one of the number one reasons why we ignore the red flags is because we see in our mind the future we want. So we ignore what we have in the present because we see the potential, what it could be, so we ignore the little crumbs we get right now because we want to look for bread later. Mm-hmm. And that's like the biggest thing to me.
That's a big thing. And another reason another big reason why I feel like women overlook the red flags is because they're scared to be alone. They don't want to start over again, especially if you've been in a relationship 8+ years. Like you got comfortable with him, even though you know he ain't shit. You got comfortable with him. You've built memories with him. You're emotionally tied to him. And I'm pretty sure you hear the horror stories of dating and you're scared to be back in the dating pool. And again, being single, again, depending on your age, you'd be like, I'm single again. People are going to think.
Yeah, a lot of people are worried about what the outside world
what
thinks.
Their friends are going to say, what their family's going to say. And then you build a life around this person. Like, you guys share a home together. You probably share bills together.
Y'all get familiar with each other.
Yeah, so it's like the discomfort of leaving them becomes scarier than the discomfort of staying.
Yeah. So
I feel like that's one of the reasons why we stay too.
Mm-hmm. I agree. And it's like to meet new people is scary.
Yeah. Like you don't hear nothing but horror stories in this dating game. So it's like, do I want to do that? I'm okay with being alone, honestly. I'm not scared of being alone.
At first I had this this little schoolhouse dream of, finding my person. Yeah. At this point, I'm just here for the D.
There's another reason why I feel like we always seem to trust our feelings over the facts. And it kind of goes by what was Portia saying. Like, overthinking doesn't always lead to clarity. Instead of us seeing the red flags, clearly we analyze the motherfuckers to death.
And we turn them into green ourselves. Because we'll see the fucking red flag. We'll be like,
just analyze
it's not red, it's just dirty. Let me wash it.
Yeah, we analyze it to a different color.
Exactly.
It looked green. It look a little green.
Not red. Maybe it's orange. Turn it this way in the light.
Hold it up like this, it could be different.
And we all have this logic that he ain't gonna do that to me.
Yep. And you feel, and then you feel special. You feel like I can change him.
Yes.
You be like,
they like me enough that they're gonna fold. They like me enough that they're gonna want to keep me around. Which they might. They might like you enough to want to keep you around, but they're not gonna like you enough to give you what you really want. Yeah. And it's like, it's not fair on either behalf. It's not fair to them to have to fake that they want this commitment, and it's not up to you to not get someone's true self.
Yeah. And then you just settle in for that. So our emotional part of our brain, it reacts faster than our logical part of our brain. So imagine you're like in traffic and our heart is gone. Like our heart is already ahead and our fucking brain is stuck in traffic. So, and our emotional part of our brain, we love that dopamine that we get from being affectionate and intimacy and all that stuff. So we start craving it.
Sex too. Sex will make you blind. You be Stevie Wonder out in
your brain, your brain, it seeks patterns. So it prefers this hope and potential, and it kind of overlooks the uncomfortable parts of what they see. And so it becomes kind of addiction, like when you gamble, when you win, you want to gamble again. Even though you
want to try again.
You lose 10 times before you win again. Just that winning again makes you want to keep doing it. And say like we keep seeking for, because if a man is inconsistent, if they playing this hot and cold intimidation game, not intimidation, what is it called? Manipulation. I said intimidation. Manipulation is manipulating the brain, because one day he's so attentive to you and he's doing everything you want him to do, and then the next day he's cold as fucking ice.
So and then you're steady trying to get back to Monday, even though you're on Friday. Yes. You want what he gave you on Monday.
Yes, our brain keeps seeking that, which is insane.
But at the same time, it's like you can like know a person and know what to expect from, like, know how to treat that person. Yeah. Like, you could know their red flags and you'd be like, well, I still want to deal with this person. But I just know I can't make two rights and a left with this person. I can only go right with this person.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's on you. If you still choose to deal with that red flag person, then you got to know how to move with them.
Yeah, and even that is toxic. Even that, you're still dealing with somebody you're still accepting.
Sometimes you have stuff. Sometimes it's that. It's like a connection that's hard to break.
And at the end of the day, it depends on the red flags, because we all got them. Like, we all have red flags. We all have green flags. But some red flags are just real dangerous.
What is your no-go red flag?
My no-go red flags is lying. I can't do lying. I can't do lying at all. Like, lying is just a big one for me. And non-consistency, I can't do non-consistency no more. Like, in the beginning of me and Eric's relationship, it was tough. And
I was young.
Yeah, but I lucked out that we changed with each other. Right? But I can't. My red flag was, if I grow and you don't, I can't. If you don't change, and if I have to keep telling you over and over again what you're doing is affecting me, and you don't change it, I can't. That's a major red flag for me, because you're not, you know what you're doing is affecting me, and you know how much what you're doing is hurting me. You see me crying, you see me, and you continue to do it.
But what if okay, so I understand that. Yeah. But just going off like a random, what if their red flag, like, is that they can't give you that? Like, that's that person, that's them.
Then I can't, I gotta go.
Okay.
Because, and I get that. And like, this one lady said this, you gotta accept the person who they are, because everybody loves different, everybody's different. It's upon you to want to be loved like that. You got to decide. Because sometimes they can't change. Sometimes that's just who they are. So then you have to make the decision, do I want to be loved like that? Or do I need to move on?
Okay.
So at the end of the day, it's always up to you. It's always up to you how you be treated and what you accept. Nobody has that power over you but yourself. My
biggest red flag, and I don't even know if it's like on them or on me, is don't shame me for being who I am. Yeah. If you do that, I am done. I will stop fucking with you. Because it's like, for, like growing up, it's like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like, and I literally used to get in trouble for wanting to watch Harry Potter and shit like that. So it's like, now that I'm grown, it's like, yeah, you can like joke about it and make fun of me. Like, I don't care about that. I don't care about you calling me a nerd and shit like that. But to like really shame me, and make me feel bad for my interest and me being like nerdy, that really hurts my feelings. And like, I don't hurt my feelings. Like, hurt my feelings if like I'm doing something and you want to, got to correct it and move forward. But don't hurt my feelings just to be like out here hurting my feelings.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. And I see you too, because a lot of people, like, you don't really have too many people that have your same interest and kind of respect they kind of make fun of you, what you do. Like, I kind of want my kids, but I really don't have nobody. But like Portia, she ain't even as deep in horror as I am. I really never found nobody that is that deep as into horror.
She's watch that shit. I would never watch.
I'm just a weird kid. I was always weird, but I was always lucky enough to be around people that don't shame me. Yeah. And I get what you're saying, because if somebody made me try to feel bad for what I like or try to criticize the type of person I am because I like it, that's what bothers me too. Like, I have met people that they're not important to me, so I don't give a fuck what they think about me. But I've had somebody say that maybe I'm sick in the brain, that I'm not normal because of certain horror movies and stuff like that. I'm like, how are you gonna tell me I'm not normal because what I like to watch?
My whole thing too is that. Cause like Nightmare Before Christmas and Harry Potter, yes, I nerd out on them, I geek out on them. I watch Star Trek and Star Wars and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't care if you make fun of me of watching it. It's like when you put like sometimes the colorism stuff on it.
Absolutely,
like,
I was gonna say that.
Oh, you out here doing white people shit. Da 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 da. Like, certain white people shit is fun.
And why is it gotta be white people? Like, it could just be, I just like doing it.
But it's like, but like, I don't even get mad if you say that to me. It's like how you say it to me. Yeah, because it's like how you say it to me, and your tone is everything with me. Yeah. So that's a no-go. But and also a liar. Like, don't lie to me. Don't. And then when you lie to me, I think you think I'm
unnecessary lying. Now everybody white lies. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, tell me this dress look good. No, tell me this dress is ugly. Don't let me go outside looking stupid.
But I don't care who you are or what you say. I never lie. We never lie in a relationship.
Everybody
we never lie.
Lies.
You're a motherfucking lie, because we all lie. The little white lies. We all do it. But I'm talking about this lying, like unnecessary lying, like when my kids do it. I hate it. There's no reason.
I work with 3-years. They lie.
There's no reason for you to lie to me.
But when they lie, it'd be like, I know it. And then I ask them, "Are you lying?" Yeah, I'm lying.
It just makes you feel like
you think I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Like you playing with my. When just playing with my mental, like you think I'm that dumb that I'm not gonna know that.
Yeah. So another reason why I think Portia touched on it is the social pressure. So especially if a woman's a certain age or they have kids and they don't want to be single, they feel like it's a failing. Like, I'm about to be a single mama. And that's a big thing. When you have kids, a lot of people stay in a relationship
and they just deal with all
they don't want to be a single mom, and they don't want to feel like they're failing. And in the world, like she said, you don't want the outside world to look at you as a failure. Because for women, we are held up to this high standard, which I don't fucking know why. And from a young age, we were always taught to question ourselves. Are you being too dramatic? Are you being too emotional? Are you being too sensitive? So automatically, we start questioning our own feelings. We start questioning our own intuition. Like, we'll see it, and we're like, well, maybe we're just, and being too sensitive or being too dramatic of that.
Because, like, I like had a low tolerance. Like, I will break up with you for the smallest thing and like keep pushing. But my family would be like, "Oh, you're gonna be alone forever because you don't give nobody a chance."
And that's another thing.
So I stayed in a relationship for like 2 years, miserable.
Yeah, because that's another thing. People label you
all because I didn't want.
They label you too picky or too dramatic, or your standards are too high. Like, lower your standards. Why? I hate when they tell women that. Lower your standards.
Don't lower your standards.
If you
don't do
maybe you're alone because your standards are too high. You're like, what?
Because I'm telling you,
so I'm supposed to accept
I lowered my standards and I was miserable. Like, even to the point where it's like, I want to go out and do things, but I'm not doing it to not hurt his feelings because he can't do it. You know what I mean? Like, so. Yeah, don't do it. And
that's one thing they always tell.
Because your family gonna have everything to say about your relationship, and their relationship is trash.
It's trash. most of people, and this is what I've seen in my 44 years of life. Most of the people that have the most to say don't have shit going on in their lives. They're not in a good relationship.
Tell everybody what to do with their baby daddies, and their baby daddy is
why? We need to do another subject on that. Why do they feel like they just know everything, and you ain't got nothing? Now, if you got, a perfect marriage, but there's no such thing. But if you got a good marriage and a good this and a good that, give me all the advice. But it always seems like the people that don't got the most.
Honestly, though, I don't want nobody's marriage advice.
No, absolutely
because even the ones where you think they in these good ass marriages, they're not. No. Because I'm saying there is no such thing as a perfect or nothing. Like if I see a marriage where I see they still kind of argue, they still have their issues, but they still can work it out. They can still. I don't want that fake. Oh, we never fight. Oh, we never do this. But I feel like too when people try to say, oh, in a marriage you got to do give me advice from me. Yeah, like I'll come to you and be like, Tashina, what do I like? Yes, that's what you need from your friends and your family. And you choose to don't, because everybody's marriage is different,
and you can't give them advice on what you do in your marriage.
No, because it might not work in that marriage.
Me and Portia are two different people. I would give her based on because I know her, I know how she works, I know how. Her mind works. So I would give her advice that fits into her life, fits into her, not something that, do this because I do it. Like, no, but.
And the way we have two different type of relationships. Yes. Tashina's more of an introvert and her husband stay in a lot. I am not. I'll be out running around. So I need the mate that's okay with me going out. And I'm not saying clubbing and all that, but I'm saying it's okay with me going out and doing that. So she can't give me advice on that because her relationship is different. But she can tell me, hey, don't be out there doing this. Don't be out there doing that. But she can't tell me, oh, you got to stay at home to make your marriage work. Because that's never going to happen.
And the things advice where I do give Portia, this is when she's younger, if she do stuff I feel like she wouldn't want to be done to her in a relationship. Those are the advice that I would give her. I'd be like, well, would you want him to be doing what you're doing? And she'd be like, oh. And then she thinks like that. I don't be like, oh,
she don't be like just cheering my bullshit out.
No, I'll check I've checked her I've not really checked. Check is a harsh word.
But she'll tell me the truth.
And I always tell her, would you want that? And that's what I always come up with her. How would you feel if it was switched? And then she'd be like, oh. And she would stop doing it. So I never too much give anybody relationship advice. I just unless she's in a dangerous situation or whatever.
And they still don't listen to it.
Nobody listens. When you in love, you ain't gonna listen to
I ain't never told none of my friends to leave their mate but one.
No. And it was in a dangerous situation.
And it was a dangerous situation.
Other than that, only time I would ever suggest it if it's in a dangerous situation. But other than that, I would just let her do what she do. But I do, if I see Portia doing something that potentially is gonna ruin this relationship, I'm going to be like, hey.
Chill the fuck out.
I was like, hey.
Because she knows too. She knows me. Like,
and I don't tell her. The thing is,
Aries, and sometimes I do before I think.
Yes.
So it has been times where I'll come at her fiery, and then I have to calm down, and she'll come back and be like, "Bitch, don't you?"
Yes. Or she'd be like, "Was my tone harsh?"
I was like, "Yeah." Read it that way,
but I'm so used to her now. I don't even faze me. I don't take it that way. Like before, I'd be like, "Are you okay?" And then she'd be like, I didn't mean it like
that. A lot of times I don't even know how I'm coming across.
But now I don't even, it doesn't bother me because I know.
I've been checking myself lately.
She did. I was going to say the other day, Marco Poed me. It was like, hey, if I came off harsh to you, I didn't mean to come out harsh. I was like, girl, I wasn't even worried about it. But she's more she can reflect on her own actions now more than what she used to.
My therapy working, yes.
So, and then Portia already talked about this. We romanticize potential. Mm-hmm. Instead of accepting who he is right now, we're focused on who he could be. And we project who we want them to be and not really realizing who they are now. Like, we're projecting this, and then we're like, he's unreliable now, but he can learn. Oh,
we're manifesting.
Yes, he's inconsistent now, but he's going to be better. So we just and we want to fix them. I don't know why women want to fix people.
Because women like projects.
They want to fix them.
Women like projects, and women like to see something dirty turn into something shiny and
they're like,
new.
I did that. And then he leaves you. And then everything that you taught him, he takes to another woman. You built this good man, and this man leaves you.
That's a good man, Savannah.
And it's this is always the longer you're with somebody and the longer that you accept the red flag and you get comfortable in it.
When you say something, they be like, you ain't never said nothing before.
Yes, but then it's like, it's harder for us to even get out of it. Like, what was that? What's her name said? The actress, Jennifer Lewis. She said, if you sit and shit long enough, you start to enjoy the smell. So if you are with this bullshit long enough, you're just like,
you're not gonna.
It is what it is. Yeah. And then we gaslight ourselves.
You know what? Sometimes we pump ourselves up too much because we'll be like, oh, they gonna miss me. They gonna miss me. I got this. I got that. They don't give two fucks because they gonna leave you for a bitch that gets GR and live in a Motel 6.
That's one thing too. No, for real. But you know what? That's one thing too, especially younger men used to be like that. I used to always be like, well, I'm pretty and I'm this, and he wouldn't leave.
I'm like, I got this. I got a job.
And they leave you for somebody
literally cheating with somebody in a Motel 6.
Yeah, so it's like, it don't matter.
And that they live. I didn't know you could live in a Motel 6.
It don't matter. If the guy is just a piece of shit, he's going to be a piece of shit. It don't matter who you are, what you give them, and how great you are. If he's just a piece of shit, he's just a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So again, we start breaking ourselves down too. If this man do leave us for somebody else, we'd be like, oh, what we didn't do, what we could have did better.
And you know, the crazy thing about it is when you are like doing a lot, you got a lot going for yourself, and your dude cheat on you with the bottom of the barrel, that's really more them. But that's because they have an issue because they feel like, damn, I need somebody to look up to me.
Yeah.
I need to be somebody's hero. So let me go get this little thing down here so I could come in with a box of noodles and some Sprites and I'm the man.
Yeah.
But you can't come to me like that. Not saying anything wrong with noodles,
but sometimes you have your standards.
Yeah.
But if I can bring McDonald's and stuff to the table and you can only bring noodles,
it's not going to be different.
You know what I mean? No, I'm not knocking, but I don't want you to be comfortable just being able to bring noodles.
And then they feel some type of way like, oh, you always buy McDonald's when you know I can only afford noodles.
Yeah.
So they go find somebody that the noodles is going to impress because they feel like they can't impress you with what they got. And that's a lot of times why men cheat with women that we feel are less than us. Yeah.
And you can see McDonald's ain't that good either. So the lady's still not to her high potential, but she working her way up. And the man, you don't want a man that's comfortable with being shit.
No.
And some of them are. I don't know why they're scared. I don't know what the reason why they're comfortable just being at the bottom.
To me, that's like these new day and age men. Because I'm like, I never met so many men that's okay with not working and okay with the bare minimum. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm like, you know what's crazy is like in our early 20s, all of my male friends, they own places. Yeah. They own, like, no one's, and I'm not knocking like having a roommate or nothing like that, but I'm saying like now I got only a couple that is like in their own place, not living with their mama, not in a miserable relationship, or whatever with their baby mama because they ain't got nowhere else to go, so they thugging it out.
Yeah, and you know why I came to realize why it is that? Because women now, they accept less. So the men have nothing more to like. Men do, like my husband says,
women are more successful now.
They are too, but
before women used to be like at home, barefooted pregnant.
But a lot of these women,
now women is the ones making.
Yeah, they are. But you guys know a lot of these women they accept less from these men. Like men only do what the women accept them to do, and you see them that they got women and they don't do shit.
Maybe they got good dick.
But that ain't worth it. I don't care.
Sometimes I don't care. Good penis, I'm telling you, girl.
At the end of the day, that can only do so much for me. I can only accept so much.
Yeah, for you, but there's some women that's all they want their man to do is sit at home.
And that's all. And that's what I say.
You know
that's
what I mean?
They
don't want their man to work because they don't want their man around other women and other.
So, but their man is out there giving away that good dick while you at work.
I know. In your ultimate, he
over there giving it away. Like, come on, man.
Why dudes always get a baby mama with an Ultima and always be in they shit?
Always be in this shit. With a butterfly hanging from the...
purple or
pink, right? That's how you know. That's his girl card.
And then they hit you with this is my sister card. Before we was rudely interrupted by a mysterious knock on the door. I forgot.
All right, so now let's get into what you can do. And this has to be in the beginning, right? Right in the beginning. All right, so let's try to get some solutions that we can stop this ignoring the red flags. In the very beginning, we have to set boundaries. We have to set our non-negotiables. We all know what's the things that we will not accept. You got to set that right away, and you have to stick with it. Like, personally, you have to stick with it.
Got to stick with it.
You know, like me, I don't like being lied to. I don't like... There's a lot of things I don't like. It's so hard to pinpoint exactly. But just don't lie to me. And don't have me out here looking like no goddamn fool.
You know my biggest thing? Don't always try to fact check me. Yeah. Like, believe that I know what I'm talking about sometimes. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But, like, don't be like, Bobby, like, oh, yeah, Matthew Stafford won MVP. I don't think he won MVP.
And they check it. Yeah.
Like, nigga.
And we just have to notice the manipulation right away. We notice it. We that's one thing about women. We notice things.
We notice it.
And we still accept it. Because
sometimes we like the person that much that we don't care. We just overlook it.
But we have to. You have to
let this nigga think he got one up when he don't.
And then you be the one looking like a fool at the end.
No, they still look like a fool because they lost a good one.
Did they though?
Yes.
I'm just saying, men, do they really be looking like fools?
In all reality, they look like fools because you have somebody like really there, care for you and accept you and your bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
you just
they lost.
You just lost one. It's so silly. How come?
But you
really lost one. So another thing is you have to, this is the biggest thing to me. This is the biggest thing to me. You have to work on your self-love and your independence. You have to know your worth. You have to know all of that before you even get into the relationships. I think because if you know your self-worth and you know what you're worth and if you love yourself, you really can't fall for too much.
That's a lie.
That easy. No, not really. Not really.
You can.
Half the times
you can know that you are a great person, but you meet a master manipulator.
But are you gonna fall for the shit you fell for when you was 20? Are you gonna fall for because you know what? Grow,
just how we grew and evolved, their lies and their schemes did too.
But I don't think I can fall for that same shit. I don't see you falling for the same shit. I don't even see you falling for shit. You don't really too much fall for shit too much. But then you catch yourself real fast. I don't see you falling for too much shit.
I don't be falling for shit.
Because it's growth. You learn how to love yourself. You learn to see more shit. Now, don't get me wrong.
Oh, no. I don't fall for shit like I did.
That's what I'm saying.
You're right.
It's growth. Because when we were young, you don't love yourself. When you don't know how to self-love. You looking for it from somebody else. That's why when you're in a relationship, you expect them to make you happy. You expect them to make you feel beautiful. You
gotta make yourself.
That's what I'm saying. You're looking for your happiness. You're looking for your self-worth in somebody else. And when they don't give it to you, that's when you feel like shit. But as we grow older, we start learning how to love ourselves, know what we're worth, and give that to ourselves.
Yeah, you're right.
So we don't fall for that shit that we used to fall for. Now, don't get me wrong. We still fall for some little shit because that's just what it is, but we ain't gonna fall for that bullshit.
Mostly it's not even fall. Mostly we just get really invested
and trying to, but that other shit, if you learn how to love, and it comes with time and it comes with age, and it also comes with experience. You have to fall for the bullshit to learn what not to do the next time. And so, that's that self-worth, that self-love, that's so important to have in yourself because you won't fall for that bullshit. You won't, because you already know what you're worth. So that's the major thing. And there's another thing that they say. Now, I'm not too big. I'm not a journaler. Do you journal?
Yeah.
So there's a new thing where they say you red flag journal. So when you first start dating somebody, you're in that talking stage, because sometimes, like we said before, we don't see facts. We only see feelings. So if you journal all the stuff, that the red flags that you see, or you say it out loud, you say the red flags out loud, sometimes it kind of makes you realize, like, hold on, this nigga ain't shit. Like, it makes you do that. Now, I don't journal, so I'm probably never gonna do that before.
It's
I doodle when I get into my feelings or something. I'll doodle. So sometimes you'll see I'm doodling fucking demons and skulls. And
my journal don't make sense though.
I'm not happy. Well, most journals are not posted. You're just supposed to get whatever's on your chest off, so it doesn't have to make sense.
It's not like, it's not like Moesha today.
Yeah, no.
Well, you know how she read? Nah, my shit be like, I can't believe this shit, and then that's it.
Yeah,
like, you know.
But that's what they said. They said if you say the red flags out loud, or if you write them down, and then you write down how those red flags made you feel, you can kind of go back and see, and it can kind of jolt you out of that. What is that? Not like spell that they have you under. No, I've ever did it.
Hood.
Yeah, the false, your fairy tale, your imagination that you think what this man is and what it's going to become. That can tend to help. I've read a lot that helps a lot of people. I've never had to do it, but I've read a lot that it helps a lot of people. So. And this all needs to happen from day one. Don't like, everyone's like, is it too soon to set boundaries? Is it too soon? And you got to learn to say no. That's the thing too. Learn to say no fast. Learn to tell people no. It ain't coming anywhere. But in relationships, because a lot of times you're like, I don't want to be mean. I don't want to sound mean. I don't want to tell them no. But your mental health and your peace is more important than sounding mean. If you need to say no, if you know whatever this person's asking of you, that it's going to mess with your mental and it's going to mess with your peace, you better tell them no. And you'll learn to say no fast. And right in the beginning, the longer that you wait, the deeper you get into this relationship, the harder it is going to set these boundaries.
And then when you do say no, it's going to crush them.
Yes, and it's going to be hard to say no. It's going to be hard. If you start out showing them what you expect of them, what your boundaries, and when you say no on certain things, they'll start to realize, and if they really care about you, they'll piece together these things you're saying no to. Like, oh, this is probably really bothers them, or this and that. If they really care about you, they'll change. They'll change. If the man don't want to change,
but not often. They don't really change too often.
But if they want to, they will. And that's the thing that we have to realize. If y'all been together 8-9 years, even 5 years, and this man haven't changed, he don't want to.
Oh, I just thought of a topic. How long should you date before you
get married? Yeah, we leave. Yeah. That's gonna be next topic. But yeah, you have to. I don't know. You just have, and I feel like we have to stop fooling ourselves. I keep saying this, but we need to stop fooling ourselves. If the man hasn't changed, because the man will change if they want to. Or
if you gonna keep dealing with them, accept them for who they are.
That's it. But
and don't be all butthurt, because that's who the nigga is.
Now you gotta realize that's who he is. Do you want to be with him or not? But I've seen change. Like, my husband has changed. I have changed. Like, we are two different people than what we were. Portia's seen it. People see we're changing us. If we stayed the same and say, we wouldn't be together. Like,
one of y'all would be dead.
Yeah, like we've
probably Erica's Tishin is quick to grab shit.
See, I ain't violent no more.
No, not no more.
Violent no more. I don't put hands on people no more.
She lucky that she got a man that's not like that.
Take my damn head off.
Some men, you do that, they knock you out cold.
I was a mess. But
again, he knew your past, he knew things you went through, and he was willing to thug it out with you. So.
Yeah. And I think if I didn't change, we wouldn't have made it. Like, we all had it. We both had to make changes to.
We've had to grow in our friendship and change to accommodate our mates.
Yeah.
So everybody has to change at some point in time.
And that's what I'm saying. And if they don't want to.
Yeah. Because all our little...
Because, I mean, they don't care. Yeah, they
not telling our mates we going to Vegas for the weekend.
And the thing,
where you at? Oh, I'm in Vegas.
And she respects, she's never been that friend where, I think because since we've been friends, well, I wasn't with Eric in the beginning, but since we've been friends, I would been in a relationship, and she never, when we would still hang out, she would never put me in that compromising where, oh, let's go hang out with some dudes.
I'm not that type of friend.
Been like that. And I think that's why, like, my husband is comfortable. When I say I'm gonna go out with Portia, we're gonna do this, he's comfortable with it. Plus,
he knows, bring around the dudes I'm dating.
I don't too much do what I don't want to do. So I've always been like that. I've never been in that type of person that can get fucking peer pressure. If Tashina don't want to do it, Tashina ain't doing it. And that's it.
But when we were first dating, we'll be like bored and we'll end up in Vegas and then call our dudes, like that text, what you doing? Oh, I'm in Vegas with Tashina. Like, oh, you didn't tell me you were going to Vegas. So we've grown to learn even though we have our friendship, we still have to respect our mates. Yeah. So, but it's growth.
That's it. So, set your boundaries. Learn how to say no fast. Do your non-committals right in the beginning, right at the talking stage. And don't ignore the red flags that these men are showing you. Because at the end of the day, our women, people show you who they are in the very beginning. We just tend to ignore it.
Don't. Yes, some don't. Some hide it.
They do, though. But they do. Because when I sit and think back to certain people, I still see, like, I used to still get an ick.
Really?
And I would ignore it. Yeah, like, every time. I don't know if it's just me, but every time I would be like, that was kind of, but then I would just ignore it. Like, and because how he made me feel outweighed that ick. So it's kind of like, oh, that was probably just a one-time thing. But then the ick continues to grow, and it's like...
I've only had 2 people where I'll be like, man, I ignored a big-ass red flag that I seen. But, like, my other ones were, like, kind of, like, cute little moments. You know what I mean? Like, so... But I have ignored other smaller red flags, but no real big ones.
Yeah, no, I have ignored really big red flags. And always the people I have babies with.
What was the red flag that you ignored the most?
Was just no good. And not just as a partner, as a person. Like, I would hear things that he did and how he treated his family and how he talked to his mom. And I just was like, oh, he's a thug. Like, oh, he's a tough guy. Like, that's not good. Like, if the way they treat their family, if they treat their family and all that, it's like, no, he's not a good person. I ignored he wasn't a good person. And I still wanted him to be a dad, be this and be that. And he could never be a good influence. He could never bring anything to my children's life. I think the best thing he ever did for me was leave me alone.
Yeah. I think my biggest red flag is the where you at? Where you going? Where you gonna be? How long you gonna be there? And like me thinking like, oh my God, he cares about me. I think that's why I'm so big on the location now.
Yeah.
Come to find out, you don't want me to run into you doing your shit.
I think a lot of women
and you fucked with somebody like that was close by where I live, so you don't want me to cross paths. You go into their house. Yeah. So I think that's really why I'm so big on, you don't need my location, because it's like, you know what I mean? Like, again, I shouldn't bring in past shit into the relationship, but our past shapes who we are.
I get that. So yeah, let's wrap this up because I feel like this is a very long video. Very long podcast. So if this resonates with you, share this video with somebody. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.